This book is Sami's Special Gift, an Eid al-Adha story by M.O. Yuksel and illustrated by UCM Sonmezay. Sorry if I got your name wrong. It's a happy al-Adha story, and it's published by Charlesbridge. So M.O., we were on a panel together at NCTE this past November, and that's when I learned that she is from Kazakhstan, which I only know because my boxing trainer, because he was one of the Olympic trainers, he went to Kazakhstan for like the world boxing competition, and he said, yeah, it's a real mix of it's not necessarily like just like Russians. It's very Asian. Like the people really look like mixed or more heavily Asian. Like that's very common. And so Mo also looks. She's gorgeous, but she looks a little bit more Asian. So I don't know this holiday. I know there's a lot of Eid. Like I feel like Eid is a festival, like a Muslim festival, and there's a whole bunch of them, but I don't know all of them. The only ones I'm really familiar with is the one that is the last day of Ramadan. So let's see if we can learn more. So he's going to the annual Eid al-Adha carnival, and he used to go with his grandfather, but now this year he's not going to be able to. And I think a lot of these holidays in Muslim faith, it's all about giving back, especially to people who have, or who are less fortunate. So there's a huge component of Ramadan as well, I believe. It's about charity and sharing and helping out people who need help. And so I don't know if that's every like Eid type holiday, or if this is the one that is connected to Ramadan. I'm actually not sure. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it in the down box when I figure it out. So so they're celebrating Eid, and there's a package from Istanbul, Turkey, Eid gifts from relatives, and they're getting ready to go to the mosque. And they're also, so it is very specific. So the imam said it's about sharing, and so when they buy meat, they share a third with family, a third with friends, and a third with people in need. It's almost like tithing. It's a very specific, formula. And here they are on their way to the carnival, and it looks like he's made a new friend, and he's learning about, people who have maybe fled a bad situation as a refugee. So it's making him think. And also in the spirit of Eid's, the charitable aspect, he's going to do something himself. And so even though he got this brand new necktie, which he really, really likes, he decides to share it. And also his little sister sharing her doll. And, it's his way of remembering his grandfather, who he may have lost his grandfather, or maybe they moved away as well. I'll have to read it more carefully. And so she said this is a major holiday, and it marks the end of Hajj, or pilgrimage to Mecca. So it's the festival of sacrifice. Yeah, so this is one I'm not familiar with. And we have a glossary of all the terminology. And this is also a story about people who are unhoused. So it is a very, it's a story that has just a lot of messages and can appeal to any kind of a reader. There's a lot of storylines that anyone can relate to. And I think also for people who are not as familiar with Islam, it's interesting because you can compare it to any other religion and find a lot of the similar types of values, such as the importance of sharing and giving back. So anyway, it looks like a lovely book, and I'm glad to learn more about the Muslim faith. So thank you to Charlesbridge for sending me this book, and thank you for watching.